Hey, good morning. I'm sure everyone has already heard about the South Korean Stampede. Now, if you haven't, we're just going to look over a few things and I'm going to try and go through this fairly quickly, but here's my 2 cents and how I see this. Now, I haven't watched anyone else other than France 24, so take a look. Now, at first they said 150 died. Absolutely. A lot of things, and it's sad to see that most of these people there were in their 20s celebrating Halloween. Oh, okay, the first thing I notice is the 15, right? The square of Saturn. But the numbers have changed. It's now at maybe 153 or maybe even I think it went to 154. But we'll look at some of the numbers in just a second. Yeah, there it's 154. 149 injured, with 33 of them in serious condition. Of course, they have to have their favorite numbers and everything. Now, people are bringing white chrysanthemums there. Sure, you can look at the symbolism or the meaning or whatever to that, but or even of Halloween. But we all know this was not a celebration that Christians should be celebrating. Okay? But as I say always, understand and know the Bible. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. It says that clearly. Now, this happened in Itaewon, okay? Maybe I mispronounced that, but anyway, it equals to 33, and it was adjacent to the U.S. Army base. Now, that I find very interesting, and that's at about the 3-minute mark in the second video in the article that I'll leave below. But things that make you go, so close to that base, and so much has happened. People are lined up. Why would people be lined up like this when just a second ago they were all giving CPR to them? I just have a lot of questions. This is a picture I posted in the community page. And, it says that a wave fell through the crowd. Oh, my goodness, do I have so many questions. Here in Finland, they wrote that people had fallen and had heart attacks. Interesting. 153, this is from yesterday now, and I just see 3 19s there, and when you add the 19s together, it gives you what? That's right, 57. So yeah, interesting, that they were getting heart attacks. I'm just questioning YouTube. I am just questioning and questioning everything I'm seeing, because some of them are a little bit looking like dummies, but hey, I can't say. But these Koreans also went into this area supposedly to get a foreign feeling. Interesting, right? Interesting. I guess because it was so close to the army base, and who knows. But let's go over a few things, and I'm just going to think out loud and show you what I thought of. Yes, I thought of that, absolutely. But the first thing that went through my mind was this. Crowd dispersal technology that they have. Right. It's called LRAD. There is probably other names of similar technology, but just interesting, we know they're using it. It's clear. But when you have some kind of a injection put into you, and it might have, that graphene, I'm wondering if you put those two together, if that's what actually gave them the heart attack. I'm just questioning. I am not a professional, nor do I ever say I know everything or anything. So please always research everything I say. But let's listen to how they said it. Here we go.
Is off to the side of this, which people enter this area from. And it was in one of these alleys that the main crush took place. Someone fell over at the top, and that fall, like a wave, fell through the crowd of people who had packed into this tiny space. And that fall, like a wave, fell through the crowd of people who had packed into this tiny space, with the result that people were just crushed to death.
So someone fell over at the top, and then it was like a wave fell through the crowd. Please listen to yourself, but a lot of things went through my mind, including, what's happened in this past year, how someone at the top fell over, and then it's like a wave. You get what I'm saying here? I mean, we just had the Queen pass away. Her husband maybe a year or two prior. It doesn't really matter right now, but I'm wondering if that's going to create a wave. Who else is nearing death? Is that what's going to happen? Hey, it's just a thought. But a few other things that I noticed. Okay, there's your 66. Okay, the number 12 there on the right. It's a pole. All right, let's keep going. Interesting things of symbolism, but of course it is Korea, so I'm not going to go further into that. A free advertisement for what? Budweiser, Nike, Foot Locker, and Jack Daniels. Why would I say that? Well, because their symbols were kind of everywhere, especially Nike. But sure, I mean, just interesting. That's all I'm saying. There's like I said, two videos. There's a 92. It might not be anything, but this one was interesting. The archway. He's standing in front of a black archway. Oh, okay. Well, that was the street where it happened, but we know they love their archways, right? Absolutely. And so there's the archway from a distance, and there's CCTV right there, mentioned, pointed out quite clearly. But it's the atelier there. And also I noticed glam, but it's the black archway and atelier 119. Interesting. And glam actually equaled 33. But then I noticed this. Okay, it's going past here the 119, so they go backwards from the way the Americans have it, and there's a lightning bolt there. Emergency trucks have lightning bolts, and the lightning represents, Satan. How I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven. Yeah, okay, go take a look. It's around the 234 somewhere in there. But yeah, that represents and a lot of times depicts Satan. And then I noticed, earlier in the video at 106, wings and a piano. Well, I asked my husband, he's like, "Oh, it's Halloween. It's nothing." But honestly, everything they do in these does mean something. To me, this is clear as day what they're showing you. Wings, piano, and a lightning? Seriously? Nothing is coincidence, is how I see it. But hey, you can look at various things. All I can say is, yeah, let's use their symbolism, right? Okay, but sure. Okay. Anyway, let's keep going. The bodies, some of them were covered as they were showing them go past. But not all of them. So why didn't they cover all the bodies? Were they in that much of a hurry? I'm not an ambulance worker. Please chime in if you are. But that one looked a bit shiny. So again, I'm saying I'm questioning a lot of things. And they're blaming the police because, there's 600 to 700 police assigned to this area again, but there was only 200 there present, or lack of not even quite that. So what is this, all a coincidence? In my opinion, no, there's no coincidences. They stage and they do, and you can call it a false flag, you can call it technology that they might have used. Maybe it's just all theater. I don't know. All I know is that they use all of their signs, symbols, and more in everything they do, and I saw enough of it there. I don't trust anything that they do or say anyway, right? We know who owns, all these organizations, and including, even including France 24, right? The government owns it. And who do they work for and work with? UNESCO. Okay. And one last thing, since we had that election there in Brazil, yep, good for you. Who won? Lula. Oh, the big L. Loser. My daughter kept saying this morning, why are they holding up L's like losers? I'm like, it's for Lula, but that's what I thought of too. And Lula, there you go, has the number 13 right there. Oh, yeah. Anyway, and if that doesn't say enough, they're standing inside the cube as they're having their debate the other day. Wow. All right, so much is going on. All I can say is I don't trust the media, and I hope you understand and who these people are who work inside the media. Yeah, they're all brothers, and they think that they rule the world, but they do worship Satan. That's all I can say. Share your thoughts, please, and what you might have seen. All I can say is I'm going to just keep trusting Jesus and not trusting the news. All right, I'll try to have one more quick one. Have a great day. God bless. Take